Welcome to the Quicksilver Adventuring Company. Today I'm going to talk about the class changes to the Bard from 2014 to 2024. And I'll add a bit of my commentary to it, but for the most part, I'm just going to stick to what's changed. When it comes to the class features, nothing's really changed here. You're still a D8. You're still Dexterity and Charisma as your primary proficient stats. And the only thing that did change is the weapons that you're skilled in. Normally, it was simple weapons plus a few others like rapier, but now it's just simple weapons. Next is the bardic features. Nothing's really changed here. They've still got the same spell slots. They've still got the same proficiency bonus, spells known, etc. But now they've added an extra column for inspiration die. It was in the paragraphs in the old book, but now in the 2024, they've added a nice column. Okay. The spells known for the Bard are pretty much the same as well. You get a total of 22 at level 20. It just progresses on and from level 1. Next is Bardic Inspiration. It's actually functions the same, but there are two changes to this. It's still the D6, D8, still a 60-foot range, but now instead of being used in the next 10 minutes, now it's an hour. And the biggest one for me is before you roll the die and then you have to decide whether or not to add the Bardic Inspiration. But now it says that if you know you failed, you can go ahead and use the Bardic Inspiration to try to pass. But before you didn't know if you failed or not. You had to guess. On the survey, I mean, it's a nice little buff for the Bard and the party as a whole, actually. Next is Expertise, and there were two changes to this ability. You still get the two skills where you get double your proficiency, which is Expertise. And then now it's also you get it at level 2 instead of level 3, so you get a little quicker. And then you get an extra two abilities at level 10 in the 2014, and now in 2024 it's at level 9. So you get the first two a little quicker and the second two a little quicker. Jack of all trades, still at level 2, is still the same. You get to add half your proficiency bonus, rounded down to anything you don't normally have, well, don't already have proficiency in. So yeah, it just helps you out with all those skills that you don't. So if you have a +2 proficiency bonus and you're not proficient in athletics, you get a +1. Next, level 2, Song of Rest, which is now, well, gone. 2014, it had it. You used to be able to soothe their allies and help them through a rest, but not anymore. Just totally gone. Next is the Bardic subclasses, which they call colleges. Just like in the other videos, I'm not going to go over any of these now, but I'll save that for a later video. Next is ability score improvement, and nothing's really changed here, but I'm going to go ahead and harp on it anyway because, well, it's been bothering me and it will continue to bother me. But here that you can actually choose an ability score improvement feat or a feat. And so I don't know why they didn't just call this level 4 feat when the ability score improvement is underneath the feat category and they say so, and it's repeatable. So I have no idea why they didn't do that. But if it'd been me, I would have said level 4, you gain a feat and been done with it. Font of Inspiration. This is basically the same, but again, they got a nice little boost. When you finish a short or long rest, you gain all of your Bardic Inspirations back. And also now, with no action required, you can gain a Bardic Inspiration by spending a spell slot. So if you're out and you still have spell slots, you can get them right back. Okay, Counter Charm. There's been some pretty decent changes to this one. Now it's level 7 instead of level 6. And before you could actually, as an action, you could protect everyone you want to within a 30-foot radius from being charmed or frightened. And now it's a reaction where you can actually do that to, if someone fails that same save, you can actually get them to re-roll it with advantage. So I would call that a pretty good boost, but since it's only reacted to one individual, it's kind of a trade-off there. I'd call it kind of a wash. This level 10 is Magical Secrets. This one got kind of a little boost too. So actually what you could do is you could gain spells from other classes, cleric, wizard, etc. So at level 10 you got 2, and then at level 14 you got 2 more, and then at level 18 you got 2 more. So at level 10 now in 2024, it now functions where you can gain from the Bard, Cleric, Druid, and Wizard spell list. So it's a little more limited, so you don't have sorcerer options, for example. But instead of having to wait for level 14 and 18, you have the option of choosing from those lists essentially moving forward. As you gain new spells as a bard, you can choose from any of those lists and treat them as bard spells. Superior Inspiration got a little buff too. It used to be level 20 and now it's level 18. And before you, when you did a rolled initiative, you had no uses left. You regain one use of Bardic Inspiration, and now you gain two. So if you had one, you go up to two. But either way, when you roll initiative, you're going to have two. Then at level 19, we have Epic Boon, which is this is essentially new to every class, and it's new to this class. So in 2024, level 19, you get to gain the Epic Boon feat and go pick one out of that list. Next at level 20 is Words of Creation. And this is, again, new to the Bard. And I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this one. The Bard now has the Power Word Heal and Power Word Kill spells prepared at all times. And not only that, but when they cast it, they can choose another target if that target's within 10 feet of the Bard. I don't really know how this fits into the Bard class, and it feels a little much to me, but again, I haven't play tested it, but it just kind of feels out of. Yeah, okay. And thank you. And it actually just kind of feels out of place for me for the Bard. But again, I haven't play tested it, but give it a shot. That's it for the changes between the 2024 and the 2014 Bard. Um, I'm kind of indifferent to these changes. I mean, there really weren't a lot. I mean, they've added some new ones that I'm not sure about, like the Words of Creation. But I would have played the class if they had kept it the same as the 2014 because I just find it a lot of fun, and subclasses add a lot of flavor. But yeah, that's the class in a nutshell. And thank you for watching. And if you like the channel, please hit subscribe and like this video. Thanks.